Hi, beloved hearts. I want to introduce you to this absolute beautiful Crystalline Andara Range. Just this magnificent blue, green, golden, fluorescent colors. And this range actually is of the same stone, but different pieces, parts, skins, whatever you may like to call it. And they all actually do something a little bit different. So I'm going to take you through this and just give you hopefully a deepening sense of these different pieces. This one is called the Buddha Range, and it's just this beautiful light blue color with this orange flame inside, just this golden orange flame. And it really just takes you into just being present and into greater levels of appreciation and gratitude, and simply the observational awareness of the witnessing presence to greater levels of soul alignment, to 0 point, and it's just a gentle, loving, peaceful energy. And that's essentially why it's been called the Buddha Range. And we have these in both macrame pendants, which are quite big pieces, and then we also have them in normal pendants. And here we're seeing part of the Christed range. This is a slightly different frequency. What this one has, it's blues and greens, and some of it is in stripes, and some is a little bit more green, and some is a little bit more blue. And it has just this beautiful gold light within. So we're calling this the Christ light. It's very much an initiatory stone, and just incredible energy. When I put this stone on, I'm wearing it as a macrame pendant for the most part. I really just go into those inner cities of light, ray ashrams, temples, the connection with the masters, and of course just that deepening connection to my own soul and higher self as we are becoming the Christed light here. And this really just amplifies that golden sun frequency from within, which is our Christ light. And it's both a 5th and 6th dimensional frequency, because of course to experience ourselves as our Christed light, to experience ourselves as the light of God upon the sacred earth, there's a lot that goes on with our bodies as we become crystalline, not only in consciousness but through our physical body. And this is part of that fluorescent frequency too that's coming through, which is a 3rd range that we have. And this 3rd range is, we're calling the divine alchemical marriage. So that's the rebalancing of the divine masculine, divine feminine. And that's more fluorescent golden frequency. Some are more blue, some are more golden, some are more green. And we see that there too, just this beautiful green, blue, with lots of bubbles inside, and golden frequencies activating. That's again part of that Christ light range. We also have essences in this. These ones we have just absolutely beautiful macrame pendants. And also we've been making up these incredible essences. So we do the sun method for these essences, and then I have a colloidal silver machine, so we utilize that for preserving these beautiful essences, and they're really, really powerful. There's one of the Christ light macrame pendants, and you can just get a sense of that energy. It's really powerful. They also are very rare. This one is a little bit sort of blue, white, more than the green. Some are a little bit more blue and green and golden. Here's one that we'll see that's a little bit more just, again, that blue, golden, white light frequency, activating, deepening levels of the service roles, and also deepening levels of the inner plane initiations that we experience through the rays. This is sort of the frequency that activates through that golden flame of Christ consciousness. Very, very powerful. Here we're seeing one that has again a lot of that Christ-light frequency as an initiatory stone. So we move through these 12 initiations of light and just become once more our beautiful higher light, and it culminates in this golden flame of light. Here's the blue-green one, so we have that two combination of the blue-green and golden frequency, and some are a little darker, some are a little lighter, and we can see that here too. It's really quite special. Just get such a good sense of that energy, that frequency and that light. And again, they just also as pieces. Got that one is just more of a green golden. There's the one also with Christ light inside, so that's a blue, green, fluorescent golden light. And also the white skin, which is a little bit more the Buddha consciousness. And again the fluorescent, which is the blue and green. And the Buddha pendants then, so we have them as macrame and as pendants, and we have that too for the Christ light frequency as pendants and pieces, crystal pieces as well. So you can get them as crystal stones, you can get them as macrame pendants, or you can also get them as these clasp pendants, which we're also creating. And they also just have these not only bubbles and golden lights, but very much these dancing diamond energies from within. You can feel that. And with that too, we also have the divine alchemical marriage frequency, which is the blue and green and fluorescent. Very powerful, activating the heart, the higher mind. You can actually see those pieces. They just have pieces of blue, pieces of green, and then they have a fluorescent golden light, and that's bringing through the photonic light, the fluorescent, activating the antakarana, the fluorescent tube of light, and that's the photonic light infusion through the body, through the energy, as the expansion of the embodiment of the higher selves, multidimensional selves. And here we see just all these beautiful pendants, the macrame pendants, and this beautiful energetic frequency that comes through in the golden light. So we look forward to inviting you to share in these magnificent pieces and pendants and essences. Namaste.